saw, Ariel has taken like sets off of him.
Damn. Excuse me. All right, so this is a tale of two tiers.
Yeah.
Game & Watch versus D3. Guess who's in the top tier and who's in the bottom?
Yeah, and we're both monochrome, which is a really nice touch.
Grayscale matchup here in top 8.
There is a setting on the Swiss that allows you to make like the entire screen monotone, actually.
Really?
That and invert the colors.
That would be kind of cursed.
It's very cursed, especially Jigglypuff. She just turns demonic.
Turns into like that like deep purple like Kirby skin that he gets when he swallows Game & Watch.
I forgot what the main color is, but her eyes turn like blood red.
Jesus, that looks terrifying. So far, this is what the match is going to be, is the D3 Will is going to take 100 damage every single stock from any button in Game & Watch's kit. The problem is that D3 is also very heavy, so if Kale doesn't end this stock soon, problems arise.
Yeah, I do think though that this is a very tier list matchup.
Yeah.
To say the least, it's just the top tier does definitely do better.
I will say, like, here's how Kale can win this game. Don't do that. Don't re-grab the edge.
He will
stay grounded. Like, dog, like, just play out of shield. Nothing that D3 does is safe. Like, you can just up-B that.
Yeah. And, I mean, Kale really does have to find a stock here. We got D3 living at 175.
This can't happen every stock.
Certainly not.
If you give the heavy the opportunity to make the upset, like the heavy will do so. Finally lands that forward air, and only 20% extra credit, but this is the problem.
Only on Sundays. I do that every time. Anyone says extra credit, I just have to shill for Mr. Stream Man.
True. Good one.
Yeah. Yeah, Kale's been using a lot of bacon in neutral, I've been noticing. And I mean, with a character as big as Dedede, obviously it makes sense that it hits. Wow.
Yeah, this is a good stage for D3 because of stuff like that. You have to respect him an edge.
The hammer's long. Like, I knew that D3s could do that. I didn't think to that extent.
Yeah, this stage basically is one of the best for characters that can poke through the edges. Great little confirm right there with the back air. Stuck in the corner here is Kale. Double jump away and does knock away the Gordo. But gets intercepted with the back air. Look at the kill differential. Like D3 is threatening 200% every single time, and Kale is not even threatening triple digits.
Yeah, and it's like we were saying first time. Kale is letting this D3 live to these insanely high percents, and it is not working out well. I just don't think this game should be even right now, but it is.
Does manage to land that startup in the neutral air. Tons of damage here from neutral air. Up air, up B, 65 already. Game & Watch tries and true combos. Stuck in the corner here. Serving up a little dose of breakfast, but great rollout from D3 Will. That's the only way you're getting out of that spot.
Definitely. And I'd like to see a lot of, I'd like to see Kale use more bucket into Gordo whenever D3 Will throws it out.
Huh. You're right. Yeah, I haven't seen that too much. Please don't get, okay. Terrified by the jet hammer.
It hit, that's what happened. D3 will hit the jet hammer. That's what we're running with.
Sure. Look at how good that move is. You just toss it out and they throw themselves into the darkness.
Right? You know, whenever you see that move come out, I always fall into the pits of despair myself.
Simply give up.
Right?
There's nothing you can do.
Hello, bottom blast zone.
My old friend.
Oh, I've missed you. So I'm curious to see what stage we're going to. Smashville.
I mean, Kale picked this into an unfavorable matchup last time. This is also a really good D3 stage because this is basically ledge trap the stage.
It is also a Saturday night, so we get KK Slider.
True enough.
I remember that happened at Mega Drive 300. It was amazing.
Yo. Yeah, we're gonna catch that at the Arcadian or the Homecoming next week too.
That's right.
Get to send Xanadu out with a concert. So right now, 143-0, as we are seeing the most extended 0 to death potentially in Smash Ultimate history. It's over. Oh no, he mashed out, still at 0%.
Will we get the 0 to death, the little paper man?
45 seconds 0 to death potentially. Oh. D3 Will, you're no fun.
Read the room.
Exactly, yes. Here's the problem though, it's like you did the easy bit. You did neutral. Neutral plays itself with your game. Yeah. Neutral plays itself with your Game & Watch. Now you actually have to take the stock. Good luck.
Have fun. It feels like every single stock of D3s has gone to like 180 something.
And he takes it first? Like, what the heck is going on here? What bizarro world do I live in where Kale threatens a 0 to death only to lose the first stock?
Yeah, and we're still 0-0 game count somehow. Weird things are happening.
See, you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to because you
I am so glad the stream cannot hear me.
Mr. Streamrunner's very unhappy. He's saying some very mean things about me. Chat, can we bully KML?
True.
I need somebody to raise my self-esteem after KML said mad things.
Yeah, guys, unfollow right now.
Unfollow so you can follow again.
Oh, man.
Another back air. Kale trying to jump at a disadvantage. Not going to work out.
It feels like it has to be at least once a game where there will be some sort of interaction between Kale and the opponent in like some crazy top corner of the screen.
Yeah. It's like Kale's doing a good job of trying to get these stocks by going as high as possible. It just hasn't been working out. But though he has hit 100% for the first time in the set, I think.
That's true. Big things for Game & Watch. Throwing explosives off stage, and they will hit on stage.
And then immediately just tosses out 2 kill moves as D3 will. Instead, take 60.
Yeah, you've earned it, pal.
You hit one wrong button, die. All right, hit a right button that time though. Following out of disadvantage with the back air. Only 92, so another 120 until Kale threatens the stock, potentially.
Yeah, and I'm still surprised we haven't seen Kale try bucket the Gordos yet.
Yeah, to get the reflector going. I don't know, maybe they're a little bit too disjointed for bucket. I'm not sure. I think that you're right. That should be a good option though.
Whoa!
Somebody was mashing. Hitting many buttons.
Just spamming the up B, just holding up and just on the B button.
It is Mario Party time. Game starts. All right, steel chair comes out. It is 1-1, all tied out one more time.
Yeah, catching the roll in. I really appreciate the stage diversity we've been saying thus far.
I know, right?
Because a lot of the time it's just PS2, 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 but...
Dog, I haven't seen a PS2 yet. You're so right. Thank God. No wonder I'm in such a good mood.
Right? Uh-oh. I'm sorry,
well,
Chad.
How could you? How could you? How could you do this to me?
I apologize.
All right. So, PlayStation 2 is the stage selection.
Sorry, Chad.
You put this curse onto us, Nick. All right. So yeah, this is like this is a very good Game & Watch stage. We have a little bit more space to run away from this terrifying penguin. And typically you take slow characters to the longer stages so that they can like struggle. They need to work on their cardio anyway.
Right. D3 Will is taking like 71% because he really wanted to get that back air, because he wanted to get that back air at any cost. He just allowed himself to go off stage just so that back air could hit. Now here we are.
Yeah, it's like real talk. This is like that's just Game & Watch as a character. Like that's how it functions. It feels as though if you get a punish, it should go for 70. And with a heavy character, every single move they do is punishable. You have to like think of the ways to get your 70%. So far, Kale's doing a good job of that.
I like the attempt from D3 Will to throw out the Gordo just to immediately get batted away by food, cuisine.
Finally, there we go.
That's the trade-off. We go to the evil stage, but my prophecy comes true.
The prophecy is actually, yeah, you did get a little bit of a gift of prophecy for here twice in a row. But you predicted PS2 and then you predicted the bucket. 2 for 2. Do a third one.
I know everything, chat. D3 Will is going to take 70% in 7 seconds. Watch it.
All right, we're looking this time out. Come on.
Spark hits 530.
And it's going to start a 70% combo.
Uh-huh. See, it's this bacon.
Aw.
Okay, halfway there. I'm like 2.5 quarters of a genie.
That's true, yeah.
If your third wish of me is to get $1 million, you'll get...
You get 2 wishes. You're a discount genie.
Yeah. But you get like 500,000.
Yeah, Costco Kirkland brand genie.
Right. Yeah, I'm that $1.50 bottle.
All right. Yeah, that's definitely not gold. That's brass. It's painted nice, real nice though.
You gotta rub a Saratoga bottle.
That's great. All right, so even game, just about.
That's true.
Don't get back here. That up tilt very nearly claimed the stock. This D3 with Rage is looking like a terror. Ledge trap potential, tries with the dash attack, not going to connect, goes for the back air once, twice, misses. Flipped with that forward air, and now Kale has an opportunity to serve up some pain, but instead swatted away by D3 Will.
Yeah, and I really like D3 Fair as a move because it's not unreasonably strong but it does cover like a lot of distance, and a character like that really needs it.
Yeah, he unironically needs it. Real talk, I think that D3 would be I think he would be okay having Brawl back air back, because this character needs help. Like, his regular back air is good, but it is not Brawl back air.
Yeah, he needs that Donkey Kong back air.
Yes. It was unironically just Jigglypuff back air. Like, it was that good.
I've seen
it was
clips.
like melee Jigglypuff back air on a fast faller with 5 jumps.
Yeah.
It was unreasonable.
Scary position for Kale here. Being at ledge against the ledge trap character.
Specifically the ledge trap player in D3 Will.
Yeah.
Dash attack? No way, that does it.
Not quite, although we are at 200%. And counting.
All right, I'll say 240, over or under?
Looking how the way it is, over. I feel like he's gonna get caught by like an up air at some point.
I feel like he's gonna get caught with the back air. Oh, yes. 242. All right, you got it. I got a buck for you after this.
Yippee.
Back air safe on shield, as always, goes to the up air, but instead D3 finally loses the stock. So Kale has to breathe a sigh of relief, only to get instantly clocked with the Gordo and put into the danger zone.
Yeah, and...
Ran into the back air and DI'd that atrociously.
Well, I mean, I forgot. I didn't see what percent Kale was at, but
it was like 120. He could have survived that, but you saw the arc like leveled out.
Yeah.
I think he took his hands off the controller, because that only, if you were holding up, you could have survived that.
Perhaps.
So
Not quite sure.
That just means that D3 Will on the precipice of a 3-1 victory. Kale needs to show us something a little bit sweet here.
It's true. Or maybe Kale wins because, you know, we don't get to go home early.
We've had so many Game 5s here, y'all. We are trapped.
Yeah.
Help us. Only you can prevent commentators from getting stuck here until ungodly hours. I have not had any food since I got lunch at like 4 p.m. Thank God there's like a little joint near me that's open till like 2. I may not even make it back for that.
The tournament ends and just like extra credits about to start, guys.
Exactly, yeah. There's no Denny's run tonight. That's for sure.
Man, we're gonna bomb that Denny's after extra credit tomorrow, though.
Yeah, and I'm doing that after homecoming. I don't care how late it goes. Good recovery again from D3 Will.
But speaking of bombs, I did see that Game & Watch forwarder come out.
Just clocked. The dash attack gets sent the other way. I have never seen that angle before. That is insane.
That happened while I was watching Smash 4 earlier. I saw Marth F smash like this way, and then send like the exact opposite.
Smash 4 was a hell of a game.
Yeah, I don't know if I prefer Steve to Bayo.
I think that they both have degenerate playstyles. The reason why I like Smash 4, I like Smash 4 because nowadays when I play it, I play Luigi, I toilet bowl someone, I chuckle, I put the controller down.
Yeah.
All right, Kale stuck in the corner, does try to fight out with that neutral air. D3 Will giving up tons of space. A lot of respect here.
both of those neutral Vs, or sorry, the Gordos that D3 Will threw out at ledge there just got like neutralized. Not even sent back, just stopped.
Yeah, those multi-hits treat those things really weird. Look at the damage. Kale, definitely a master of the advantage state and showing it off here.
Yeah, really big fan of the extension there off of that platform. Uh-oh.
You gotta hold your breath for a wee bit.
It's so intimidating because it's just like center stage. What are you gonna do?
Hit any button and die to it. 138 as Kale continues to do what Kale does best, leaving a bitter taste in D3 Will's mouth right here. This is...
D3 Will got hit by like the toesy hitbox of that dash attack.
This is so miserable. Big bodies, every time I see a big body against a Game & Watch, I like cringe, considering that I've been there too with K-Rool.
Yeah,
Die.
Yeah.
It was smart by Kale. Kale got the platform and immediately was like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, because I mean, D3 probably does make it onto that platform, but if you miss, you're just tumbling down.
Yeah. I don't know if we want to bet it all in that spot for sure.
Although it would probably kill at like 30.
You get the happy feet combo right there into another up air. Not quite killing.
BI. And yeah, Kale is just playing fantastic advantage state right now, just completely walling out D3 Will, not allowing any move to hit besides the one that just hit.
Yeah, it's like that was a clinical display of advantage state, but we still have to claim the stock.
Because I can't make a good point.
He dropped shield. Should not have dropped shield in that position, but instead has to recover. Gordo's out. How do you get up? I don't think you do. I think that the way you get up from that is you time your jump so that you can use the in bowl of the jump to get to that platform.
Yeah. I noticed D3 Will so many times tried to like kind of facilitate his own recovery back to stage from ledge using the Gordo, but just every single time the Bacon just swatted it away and didn't give him that luxury. And I think that's really been a thorn in his side throughout this entire set for him to deal with.
Yeah, these characters have a couple interesting tools in the way that they interact, for sure.
To say the least, because that's just that is kind of the interesting thing about Game & Watch as a character, because like, on paper, pun intended, you think he has like one monotonous playstyle where it's like, he's gonna nair me until like 50 and then he's just gonna do his wacky gimmick stuff.
Yep.
First game I commentated, or first set I commentated was Game & Watch Steve. There was genuinely a lot of different dynamics going on there.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
I agree. It's oh no, did he upbeat? He has to air dodge back. That is very risky. Yeah, I do agree that Game & Watch's game plan can be very linear, particularly at the mid-level. Like a lot of Arcadians, you'll see Game & Watches like rounds 1 and 2 doing Game & Watch things and nothing more.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a lot of nuance after you get out of advantage state. Were we trying for a footstool down air? Was that what Kale was going for?
It would have been really cool.
Instead, to steal a chair. So this game 5 starting out very well as Game & Watch has the biggest lead of the set potentially. We just need to start building up the damage here in the second stock.
Not quite sure what D3 will run for with that immediate upbeat out of Halo platform.
I think it was a Gordo.
Oh, yeah. I can believe that.
It was either a Gordo or a Jet Hammer, but I definitely do not think it was that upbeat. 80% into dangerous positions, D3 will. No way, not at once. Those sparks were red, but they shouldn't have been.
That felt so miserable to look at. Just Dedede, just all this food.
It does feel as though in this matchup, like Game & Watch actually edge traps D3 a little bit harder than D3 edge traps Game & Watch sometimes.
That looks so funny.
Just tossing the up air back.
Yeah.
D3 Will is desperately trying to figure out which of his buttons work out of shield. The answer, none.
It's Game & Watch in your Dedede. There's not much you can do here.
Maybe an up tilt? I genuinely don't know. I think you'd have, oh my god, that hit underneath the edge. Just please get me out, says D3 Will.
Because it looked like it's been hopeless for D3 Will a lot, and then he just takes the stock at really early percent. But I feel like the reason why it's looked so hopeless is because Kale has been having a hard time killing just every single game.
Kale is doing the thing that some Game & Watch mains do to their detriment, where he never stops, he never changes up his playstyle. When D3 Will's at kill percent, like, you expect him to be going for more kill confirms, but he's killing more with, like, forward air than anything else. He's just he's still playing neutral when your opponent's at 215, and that is a way to approach matchups. But the problem is that, like, if your opponent's playing, does something special, then you can lose. In this matchup, though, I can kind of see why we're doing it this way.
Yeah.
It's working. It's got him a full stock advantage.
That's true, but
if you don't let your opponent play the game, then typically you will have good results.
This is true. We are game 5. So.
And this is late in bracket. D3 Will did not get here, like, apropos of nothing. He's getting tier dipped right now, but I mean, he plays D3. He's used to it.
Yeah. But mental is definitely something to consider here. Considering, because what time is it?
It is close to midnight.
11:44. Yeah. We've been playing for a while.
This tournament started at like noon.
Yeah.
Misses the forward air. D3 Will. Rare punt right here, and now it looks as though we are spiraling out of control. D3 Will continues to have his Gordo smacked away. How does he get out of the corner? He doesn't. The same setup. Will couldn't figure out how to get away from a well-balanced breakfast.
Yeah. Into chair.
Take a seat.
Yeah.
So I think, unfortunately, that is going to be it for us. As yeah, we're going to run those last top 6 matches through VGBC. They're going to run with Consort and Madison Turner for the final sets of the final Arcadian at Xanadu.
Yup.
So, Snick, I'm going to give you the last words. What do you want to tell the people?
I'm going to do this for Kyle. Please come out to Extra Credit tomorrow. I've been going to these like every week. It's been such a fun time. They don't get as high a turnout, but that influences the vibe so much. It's very low key. Also, thanks to VGBC for Xanadu. I've been coming here since like late Smash 4. I've met a lot of cool people. I met Kyle, met you.
A lot of cool people, and also, unfortunately, KML. who's been benefiting off of your free labor.
Yeah.
Hello.
When are you going to pay me, man?
There we go. Wait a minute.
Oh, things are happening.
$1 whole dollar? Wow. Okay, KML makes a profit. See? Look at the things that I do for my co-commentators.
Hey. This is a recreation of my current Twitter profile picture.
See, if I hadn't been talking bad about KML, you'd have been doing some unpaid labor today. Instead,
yeah,
our commentator walks away with a buck. All right. Any last words, Nick?
Follow me on Twitter. Also, I'm single.
There you go. Definitely. Hit Nick up on Twitter. It has been an absolute pleasure commentating with you.
Yeah, it's been very fun.
And that's it for us. But tune in tomorrow. KML will have the stream up and running. It's around noon, right? 2 o'clock. Okay, we're going live at 2. Tournament starts at noon with side events and the like, though. So, yeah, go to Extra Credit. Tune in for the grind next Friday. Tune in for Homecoming next Saturday. Tune in for Extra Credit tomorrow. Already 120 people signed up for that one, so it's going to be a big one.
Yeah, also, Kyle got Extra Credit finale approved as a D tier from Lumi Rank.
Let's go.
So,
that's hype.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That's it for us, though. Tune on over to VGBC as they are running top 6 of the Arcadian, the final Arcadian at Xanadu. Who's going to be the champ?